Coming at you from New Jersey, the capital of misery, and the place where metal forgot to die.
This is the Here Lies Metal Too Many Notes.
No, it's not that.
New music review. Nope, it's not that.
It's the CD episode, right? It's the CD episode.
Yes, we're doing the CD episode. We got the CD episode camera here because everyone is very excited to know what's in the CD boxes. If you are just clicking on this one randomly for who knows what reason, we are on a journey.
And this is our third installment in that journey.
We received 2 boxes worth of CDs, and we're just we don't know what's in them, and we're just going through them, and we're compiling their median value for each disc on Discogs, and we're going to see how much money is in here, and then we're going to put them all in the attic.
Yeah, I'm not going to sell them. That would just be, that would just kind of be an insult to the person that gave them to me. I'm just going to sell them, right? He gave them to me. I'm just going to sell them and make money, and he didn't, right? That's kind of shitty, right? So we're just going to enjoy them because, they're CDs and they're music. So, and they were very dear to him, and he didn't have room for them, so he gave them to us. And we're going to go through them, and we're going to analyze them for you. We're going to analyze them with you. So, and there's a lot of rare gems in here. If you like CDs or just rare, weird music in general, this is the place for you. Now, like I said before, this is our third installment in this episode. We have a whole bunch of more, probably about what do you say?
You got like a box and a third left.
That's about a third, and then there's a whole nother box. Oh, that looks familiar. Everyone knows that one.
Queens of the Stone Age.
Yeah.
Don't think I recognize any of the songs on this.
Yeah, that might be like their 90s album.
I knew that album. There was like a red album. It's from 1998.
Okay.
Loose Groove Records.
That might be some other earlier stuff. I don't know if that's their first album. Don't quote me on this.
I'm familiar with the red album. There's an album that's red.
Okay, and that was that also from the 90s, or was that later?
No, I think that's from the 2000s.
Okay, because they got popular.
That's when they got really popular.
Yeah, they got really popular. But you see, I'm going to tell you an old man story about Queens of the Stone Age. So back in the 90s, we used to see these guys like at Coney Island High. It was Coney Island High or that place around the corner from Coney Island High. This was on St. Mark's Place. Or the Continental. And I believe we saw them at both places. And they used to just play, they used to just play shows back then. They used to just open for bands whenever. They weren't even a big deal until, suddenly, I don't know, like Dave Grohl got involved with them or something. I don't know. But suddenly they were like super popular. And obviously, as you know, Queens of the Stone Age, Josh Homme was fronting that band. He was from Caius, of course. Yeah, I was never really into them though.
Next album.
What is that?
It's Iron Maiden.
Okay. That's
the seventh son of the seventh son.
Of a seventh son. Of a seventh son. Of a seventh son. Of a seventh son.
You can just hear Bruce Dickinson wailing.
Now, is that one of their later Bruce Dickinson albums?
This is from 1988, the CD.
Okay, that's definitely later.
I definitely don't have their discography memorized.
No, they have a lot of albums.
Every year this came out.
Mm-hmm.
This has, of course, the title track, Seventh Son.
That wasn't one of their more popular albums, was it? That wasn't really anyone with big hits in there, was it?
People like it.
Not
I
really
think people like this.
Yeah, but not really going to play those in concert, though.
If you like Bruce Dickinson, Iron Maiden, you probably like them.
Yeah, these aren't like their hits. This isn't the hits. I'm not a Maiden.
I just said all the popular songs.
I'm not a Maiden expert by any chance, so I'm the wrong guy to ask.
Okay, what is that?
What the hell is that?
The Stock Forest Group?
I have no idea what that is.
Saint Cecilia, the Electra recordings.
We're going to have to do some research on that when we do the list here. What kind of music do you think this is? That's the fun we can have with this, because I don't know what this is in any way.
Probably some kind of psychedelic something or other. What is Quicksand's opening song?
This is what it's called. What is Quicksand? It's like a Jeopardy question.
That's a song.
It's like a Jeopardy question.
Yeah, I have no idea.
This is just one of those weird, probably psych bands.
This is a compilation. It's from 2001 via Electra Rhino. We're gonna learn whatever this is.
Yeah, I don't know what this is.
We'll look it up.
So, yeah,
We're stumped on that one.
Not remotely familiar with who this is. Oh, Edwin Starr. Okay, so Edwin Starr. I believe he made the very best. Let's see. Let's look at the thing there. There's a famous song he made. I think was it the War song? I cannot read any of.
We've got a best of.
Yeah.
You can read.
So his hit song is in there. Can you read those songs?
25 Miles. Stop Her on Sight.
No, I don't know that one.
Agent 00 Soul.
No, I don't know that one.
All right, I'm not going to read all of them. There's 14.
Was he the guy that made the War song? Whoa! Ooh,
Yes.
what
War.
is it good for?
Track 9 is War.
Yeah, there you go. That's
Okay.
You know Edwin Starr.
I didn't know that. I know he made that song.
Yeah, he's I guess he was kind of a one-hit guy, but iconic song though. The Chambers Brothers. We have a lot of soul music.
Has come.
What time has come today? Time. Very like Vietnam era soul music here.
The original Funk Soul Brothers.
These guys are good. That was a good song. That's about, it's about like a homeless guy living in the subway, I think. But nevertheless, a good song around the Vietnam era,
This
right?
is the genre melding album that defined a generation. So this is a reissue
Yeah.
of The Time Has Come,
Yeah, very aggressive soul music.
year 2000.
Get a lot of anger out to this kind of soul music. It's
There's a lot of information on here, so
Yeah,
it's
okay, there you
helping
go.
us.
Right
With
there.
gospel roots
That's what I'm
woven
telling you.
between rock and soul styling and wrapped in a great cape of psychedelia.
and it's psychedelic too. That's the thing. It's around that time.
It's from the late 60s.
The Vietnam era.
So there are albums from 1967. So yeah, seems like
I think you got like a melding of soul and psychedelia at the same time around that time.
that sounds interesting.
Like black music was getting very psychedelic at the time. So yeah.
Well, they got one white guy in the
Yeah,
band.
there was one white guy in the band. There was one white guy in the band. What is that?
We've got a logo.
We got a logo. Is that Pyogenesis? That's Pyogenesis. Is that another Pyogenesis album?
Is this the front?
I'm not sure. I think that's Pyogenesis. Maybe it's written in English.
Yeah, that's Pyogenesis.
Did we do a Pyogenesis album last? I think we had another one.
This is the second one we've been
And I
counting.
was trying to remember what they did and who they were, but I remember the donor used to listen to them around
This
that
is
time.
from 1992 by Osmos Productions.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah. Who was Pyogenesis again? I can't even remember.
We have to revisit that. We have to circle back with that. I believe they were from Sweden. Were they from Sweden? I believe they were not from America. Just based on how this album looks, you could just tell with the script.
All right, I'm
writing.
looking it up.
And, all right, yeah, we'll look it up real quick. We got time. I'm betting they're from Sweden.
Wrong. You want another guess?
Well, yeah. Well, let me give them one more guess. They're from Switzerland.
Closer.
Okay, wait, one more. Austria.
No.
Oh, yeah, okay. That's it.
They're German.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm
They are a
throwing darts at the board.
a doom death band.
Okay.
As opposed to a death doom band.
Doom Death.
Also gothic metal, alternative rock punk.
I
later.
figured they were goth metal, right? Like I figured that's where they probably fell in. That was a thing back then. Oh, what a great album.
Blue Oyster Cult, Secret Treaties.
Probably their best, like my best album with them, my most well-known album with them, Secret Trees. I could recite every song on that album. It's got the
Oh yeah, what's the first song?
I think it's Career of Evil.
Correct.
Yeah. Just great songs, just
That's
all
a
around.
good song.
They got that one song that Metallica covered on there.
Astronomy.
Yeah, just
Like that one.
great songs.
From 1974. I'm gonna guess this is an original CD.
Yeah, from when it was.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. It's got the cool, it's got the German fighter on the front. It's very
Harvester of Eyes.
cool. Harvester of Eyes.
What kind of plane is this?
That is an ME-262.
What about this?
That is also the ME-262.
Okay.
That was the first jet fighter, unleashed by the Nazis in the Second World War.
Fun fact about Maledictus. Ask him about planes.
Ask me about planes. Ask me anything. I'm autistic. Oh, Conan soundtrack? Yeah, Basil Paladares. Yeah. That iconic Conan music, very adventurous, very grand. You've seen Conan, Basil Paladares, composer.
What is best in life?
Crush your enemies, see them doing before you, hear them and they shut them.
Okay, moving right along.
Oh, okay, so you know what that is. Guess who sings for that?
What is this? Killers?
Killers. Guess who's the singer for that?
Let's look at the back.
I want you to guess.
This is a lot of work on my part. The singer?
Guess who that is right there? The singer right there. The guy's face right there. Guess who that is?
I don't know. I'm not a...
That is Paul Diano.
Oh, I see it. Yeah.
He doesn't look like that anymore. That was when he was young. But yeah, Donor used to listen to that album all the time because he was obviously an Iron Maiden fan. He was more of a Paul Diano fan than a Bruce Dickinson fan. He used to like that album. He used to like that album a lot. So I'm not familiar.
I've never listened to this.
Yeah, me neither. I don't remember.
Killers, Murder 1.
I don't remember any songs from it, but that was a favorite of his back in the day. I remember. I remember him showing that to me, being like, "Oh, this is the guy from Iron Maiden, the good guy from Iron Maiden, not Bruce Dickinson, the guy that was actually good."
It's from 1992. We've got a lot of good metal people on the back here. Some metal expressions.
Yeah, it was the early '90s kind of metal guys.
I like this guy.
Yeah, he's almost
Let's
like.
do a close up of this guy.
Yeah, he's like. Here we go. So, folks.
You can add that in later.
Yeah, I'm just gonna put him
in
right
post.
There. Okay, yeah, I can just put that in post. Yeah, that guy looks like the early '90s metal guy. It's almost like kind of post glammy, but like they're not trying to be glam, but they can't. There's no way to really stop that back then. So, what is that? I think it's just Jimi Hendrix.
It's just Jimi Hendrix.
Is that like some kind of compilation, or is that? I mean, I'm not too familiar with Jimi Hendrix albums.
It's Band of Gypsies.
All right, I guess
Jimi Hendrix, Buddy Miles, Billy Cox.
Oh, so that's like a kind of an all-star.
Recorded live New Year's Eve, 69 to 70 at the Fillmore East.
Okay, so it's a live album with guest stars. Okay. Jimi Hendrix.
Okay, yeah, it's a live album.
Jimi Hendrix. Okay.
Hendrix.
I hear the boomers love him. I don't know. He's okay.
I don't even recognize these song names.
Yeah, I mean, he had a lot of stuff that wasn't, the popular stuff, I guess.
Yeah, I'm not
I'm not a Hendrix guy. I don't
know too much about Hendrix either.
I apologize. I missed out.
Let's get this right side up.
What is... Oh, there we go. The most popular hardcore band ever. Cro-Mags, still going strong today with Harley... And get that picture of Harley Flanagan in there. Let's get there. There he is, looking angry. There he is. Look, he wants to fight somebody. Yeah, and there's John Joseph over there. Paris Mayu. Yeah. We used to love that album. We used to listen to Cro-Mags all the time. It was fun. We loved it. So, Cro-Mags are still going strong today.
1986?
1986.
But you didn't listen to this
No, not in 1986. In the 90s we listened to the album.
So when did you start listening to this?
Probably like 93. And we liked it.
Okay.
Yeah, we really liked it.
So you're like the hipsters listening to older music?
That wasn't our intention, but we didn't think we were hip or anything.
Did you listen to grunge?
Not really.
So you weren't listening to contemporary music?
Yeah, because I wasn't down with grunge really. I was like, ugh, Nirvana.
I listen to Cro-Mags.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was exactly me. I listened to the Cro-Mags. That was exactly me back then. Okay, that's Nightstick. I think we have another album by them.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they got the acid. That's the no.
Even have
the one we saw was with the acid on their tongues.
Looks like he bought this used for $7.99.
Good deal. Good deal. We're gonna find out what the cost is today. I'm glad we got a price on
the stickers right on the thing. No plastic.
Yeah, we got a price on there. We'll compare it to today's price.
There's a clown on the back. I don't like that.
I think that was their mascot. Right, I think we went over that clown. I think we had that clown.
And they're pigs on the front.
Yeah, they're dressed as pigs.
I like there's a Pig America theme going on.
Yeah. These guys look like they were fun.
What kind of band was Nightstick?
I think they were like a fun kind of doomy band. Were they doomy? I don't know. Were they punk? I don't remember how they sounded. I feel like they were chaotic and fun. Like if we did a review on them, they'd be fun. I don't remember any of their songs. Yeah, it's hard to see.
It's out on Relapse.
Relapse Records. Okay.
We're sitting in a darkened room.
Yeah.
Unknown year.
Unknown year. It doesn't matter.
Again. We've already seen this.
Did we have this album? We have another copy of it.
He loved it so much he bought two.
Maybe he thought he lost it. Maybe he lent it to somebody and then he finally got it back, but he bought another one.
You just see
his
face.
One. The face. The pervy.
You see it at the used record store.
Yeah.
You buy this.
The pervy gentle giant. It's a good album.
I don't like this. Get it away from me.
The mascot guy is a little bit, he's a little bit double entendre. I don't know. These weird things. We went over that already, though. Won't get into it. Is that some kind of metal from Sweet? I don't know what's going on there. What does that say?
Orhumed of the earth?
Exhumed, maybe? Of the earth? Not the band, exhumed of the earth? Is that what? What's with the old English writing, people?
We're going to take a research break right now so we can
stand by.
At least figure out what band this is.
Yeah, with the unreadable writing, folks. Whether it's black metal or this.
Oh, I like this. I open this up. It says, Andrew sends blessing to my darling bride-to-be, Elise.
Oh, how nice.
You are the best friend and the love of my
I
life.
hope they're still married.
And then he has his mom and dad.
Oh.
We've got a lot of thanks on this album.
We call them mom and dad. Maybe they're from England? I don't know.
This does seem a little bit religious. We've got some right side up crosses on the front.
Right side, the right way, folks.
Although the first song is called The Unnatural Conception.
How does that work? There's a lot of book there.
Yeah, there's
What
a
a
lot of
printing.
lyrics
You don't have to print them all, folks. I mean,
and a lot of thanks.
does anyone do that anymore?
Each band member wrote like a whole page of thanks.
No one does it anymore.
You don't see those very much.
That would be very edgy today if you had those correct person up crosses.
I encounter the rare Christian black metal project.
Yeah, there is. Black metal could go many ways. Sometimes it could be completely, NSBM, or it could be Christian. It's weird. I don't know if there's Christian death metal, though. Death metal is kind of neutral, doesn't really take any sides.
Yes, it is Exhumed of the Earth.
Exhumed of the Earth.
That's the album, and the band is Paramecium.
I don't know them. Never, not.
It is considered to be one of the landmarks of both doom metal and Christian metal.
So they claim.
All right.
Anyone could just claim those are a landmark album. So you said that. Those are your words.
Wikipedia said that.
Well, that's anyone.
I saw that.
Writing.
That was the band writing.
All right, we'll take, since no one else has said that, it's like Manowar saying you're the kings of metal.
All right, we got 2 minutes.
Okay, we wasted so much time on these fun albums.
The Zombies.
Oh, you know
the
the Zombies.
Absolutely the best.
Who's your thing? Who's your daddy? Does he dirty rich like me? Yeah, you know that song.
Simple
She's not
bands.
there. Yeah, it's psychedelia.
This was for the common people, the common hippies, I think.
Yeah, it was more, like the less dirty hippies, right? It was more like
The ones that grew up to become...
a little more intellectual. The ones,
I was going to say the ones that grew up to become normal.
Yeah, right. I mean, yeah, you would think it's a little more like they're well dressed, but it's very psychedelic though. You know the song they made. You've heard it on the radio. You hear it on the radio still to this day. You hear it in the supermarket.
All right, this one doesn't have a front. The jewel case is
Yeah,
missing
damn it.
some pieces.
Oh, that is Nebula. It's one of
I'm
those.
getting the stoner vibes. I've got the orange color here.
Yeah,
That's a dead giveaway.
That was big in the '90s to have a stoner band like that. A very spacey stoner band. It's lost art.
This is from 1999 on Sub Pop.
No, okay.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's a very.
That's like the grunge label.
Yeah, that was the guys that were doing all the grunge bands at the time from Seattle.
Yeah, but I'm not familiar with this.
Yeah, I mean it was stoner 90s stoner metal. Guys with those haircuts. Oh, okay. Oh, you're right. We know that album. Good album. That's the. Is that the one with the Magician's Birthday?
Yes, I think that's the album.
It was a fun song, fun album. I don't know, probably like one of their two best albums.
I don't think I've listened to this.
You probably have heard songs from it. I think
I've only listened to
from it.
the earliest albums by Uriah Heep.
Oh, that's kind of, what would I call it? Is that kind of early? What year is that?
1972.
That's kind of early-ish. It's not the earliest, but it's early-ish. Their first album is not very appealing to me, but that's probably their first good album.
I think I love their first album. I'm against you.
Yeah, it's not my favorite. I'm against you.
All right, here we go.
More,
Iron Maiden, Killers.
There's a lot of Iron Maiden in here. You're gonna find.
Now here's some Paul Di'Anno.
There he is.
Good shit.
Yeah, you know that album. You know everything from that album. You've heard it a million times. Don't have to get into that.
I'm not sure I could pick out the Ides of March.
How does that one go? It sounds like one of their epic songs.
But it's got, Wrathchild. There's a typo on here.
Oh, famous typo.
That
might make it worth money, folks.
Killers. Genghis Khan.
Yeah, Genghis Khan. You know the songs.
These were all written by Steve Harris.
Of course.
With a co-credit on Killers to Paul Di'Anno.
Paul, they let him do one thing, but Steve Harris is there just doing everything, and you just have to follow what he does. That to me is annoying. Imagine if you're in a band, just one guy's doing everything.
I mean,
wait, I think I'm in that band.
I think Steve Harris doing everything is fine.
Yeah, but it's not too much. I mean, it's a labor of love. I mean, to me, it'd be overwhelming to have all these other guys not doing anything and me doing everything.
Since I already picked it up, we got one more.
One more. And Captain Beefheart. Yeah.
The Mirror Man sessions.
But fun, bluesy music. Very just psychedelic blues. Listen to it.
I feel like I've never listened to Captain Beefheart too much.
It's weird.
I associate it with sweaty weird guys I knew in college.
Probably, yeah. I'm probably right about that. Yeah, probably Captain Beefheart.
I probably would like it if I.
Yeah, I think it's fun. Weird blues, psychedelic blues music.
This compilation came out in 1999
Okay, so it's a compilation.
on Buddha Records.
Made crazy music.
All right, and that is it for
That's
this
it.
installment.
How many do we got left in there? All right, folks. So those are the CDs in this session. We're just going to keep doing this until you finish all these damn CDs. We're going to give you a grand total of the grand value of all these CDs. Estimated grand value.
And we're going to see a cumulative value right here once we're done editing
Yeah, what we have, yeah.
and researching all of these CDs.
So, all right, folks. Till next CD episode, we'll see you again soon.